Hello, I'm Natasha. Welcome to my channel. And today I want to talk about the Russian President Vladimir Putin and why I am glad that he has won the recent election in Russia. Exit polls show that he has won with around 88% of the vote. Overall, I think that this is a great thing, if nothing else, to show to the West that they cannot pick and choose who they want to lead countries. In the Bible, it states, "If the world hates you, understand that it hated me first." And I think it's fair to say that the West hates Vladimir Putin. But in this video, I want to discuss why I admire Mr. Putin. Number one, firstly, he is a Christian leader. He prioritises the Christian faith, something that I admire as an Orthodox Christian myself. During his time in office, he has built over 25,000 churches in Russia. Orthodox culture is also now part of the school curriculum. Number two, he puts Russia first. He puts the needs of the Russian people first. He is a patriotic citizen and wants to advance the needs of the Russian people, and why not? He seems genuinely interested in the plight of Russian citizens. For instance, I found out about the Dima Yakovlev law which he introduced. This law was to ban American citizens from adopting Russian children following the death of a boy in the US who had been adopted from Russia. He died of heat stroke after being left in a parked car for over 9 hours. For one child, he changed the law, despite criticism from American groups. I can't really imagine the same type of scenario happening here in the UK. Number three, he realises the need to be self-sufficient. The foundation of Russia's sovereignty, he stated, undoubtedly lies in self-sufficiency in all key spheres. Russia is now self-sufficient in energy and also self-sufficient in most food categories. This is impressive and I think does guarantee Russia's sovereignty and ensures that Russian citizens are to a certain extent protected from fluctuations in the global supply chain. Number four, he has improved Russia's economy. Russia's share of the world's economy rapidly recovered after Putin took over. In the 10 years from 1999 to 2008, Russian GDP grew by 94% and per capita GDP doubled. Reducing debt has been a core part of Putin's financial policy. Among the first things he did as president was repay the IMF loans early in 2005. Number five, he is intelligent and cultured. Russia's and its leadership are more aware of cultural and religious differences that exist across the world. Many people in the West criticise Russia for its actions in Syria, but one of the reasons I think Russia stepped in was to prevent the persecution of Christians. According to Patriarch Kirill of Moscow, besides solving some issues linked to stabilising the situation, preventing military threats, and preventing the takeover of power by terrorists, there was a very important idea in Russia's participation: to protect the Christian minority. Thanks to Russia's participation, the genocide of Christians was thwarted. This is what was stated by Patriarch Kirill. Russia importantly appreciates the dynamics which exist in the region and the delicate relationships between different religious groups, something that the West undoubtedly does not. Number six, war is a last resort. Russia was against the war in Iraq and Libya, and despite what anyone thinks about Russia's current military operation, they did try diplomacy first with the Minsk agreements. They signed the Minsk agreement with Ukraine and gave it 8 years to be fulfilled. Only after this failed did they resort to military means. We can contrast this to Iraq and Libya, where no diplomacy was used there to resolve the issues that the West had with these countries. I would also like to add a side note regarding the awful Crocus City Hall attack. Putin is a strong leader, and I think that he will react strongly to the events that have happened there. I have no doubt that he will take the appropriate punitive and harsh actions to punish the perpetrators, which is undoubtedly what they deserve.